I know it has been a long time since the release of the last chapter, but trust me, after this, you will be telling yourselves that this release was worth it. So without further ado, let's get straight into chapter 8 in the Nine Heroes. Ring, 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 click. Hello? Hey, it's me. Danny? Are you okay? I heard that you were put in the hospital for a few days. Yeah, I'm good. I'm getting out of here today, but when I'm due, I'm going to your house to talk to you about something. Okay, is it serious? Very serious. Alright. I'll see you later. Okay, bye. Beep. Wonder what he wants to talk about. Now we are in the point of view of Danny McCruz. Hungry. So hungry, I said, while running to a nearby food store. I had never felt a rush like this before, and I don't know why I was so hungry. Either way, I was craving. Craving for sour apples. Do you have any sour apples? I asked the cashier. He gave me a concerned look, and I didn't blame him. I basically frightened everyone, as some of them looked at me with concerned looks on their faces. Are you okay, pal? You don't look so good. I'm fine. Just in a rush. Do you have sour apples? Yeah, in the back. Thank you. I ran to where the apples were and took at least 30 sour apples. I ran back to the cashier and placed every single apple in front of him. I then handed him $40. This is a lot. I know, just trying to stay fit. Okay. The cashier put the apples in a bag and handed it to me. Thank you. Have a nice day. I then immediately left the store. I ran into an alleyway and stopped to catch my breath. I took an apple out of the bag and took a very big chunk of it. It tasted so good. I took another bite and another and another. I couldn't help it. I slowly turned my head left and right to see if someone was watching me. No one was watching. Breathing heavily, I sat on the floor and groaned. What is happening to me? Ever since Mom took me out of the hospital and let me home alone to go to work, I've been acting like a damn lunatic, I yelled while kicking a trash can. Why was this happening to me? What caused this? There could only be one thing as to why this whole crazy experience could be happening, and I think I had the answer to my theory. You think the orb has something to do with how you're acting? Josh asked me while we were walking to the park. Yes, and I have a theory, I said. Okay, let's hear it. Alright, so what I think happened is that the security guard actually shot me. After that, I kind of died, and when my body hit the floor, the glass that had the orb in it broke when it fell as well. So the orb, call me crazy when I say this, but the orb must have had a mind of its own and went inside of me. That's what she said. Josh, I'm serious. Yeah, I know, but what makes you think that? Because last night, I experienced something very twisted. I saw something. A creature. A creature that had the same height as me. Body all green and white pupils. And to top it all off, it had the ability to lift objects and take the form of people. I ran away as fast as possible and hid in a trash can. It knew I was hiding in there, and it made it float while I was inside. That creature is the reason I was in the hospital. Damn. So is the orb inside of you right now? I'm not sure because, like I said, they're just theories. Maybe I could be hallucinating or a bunch of nightmares. We should get that checked out if it's serious. Can't do that. If they give me an x-ray and if the orb really is inside of me, we'd be in deep trouble. Oh yeah, you're right. There have been news reports about the orb being either stolen or missing. Wait, what? Yeah, you didn't hear? Turns out my dad found out about it being missing. He's pretty pissed about it. I can already imagine. Yeah, so we're gonna have to lay low for a few months. Yep. I felt actually a little better now that I finally told someone about the stuff I've been going through lately. Obviously, Josh is the only person who would hear me out. Pretty sure no one else would believe me. I felt a little tired, so I decided to call it a day. Josh, it's getting kind of late, so I'm gonna walk back home. Are you sure you don't want me to walk with you? Just make sure you're safe? Nah, I'll be fine. Besides, if anything happens, I'd basically be putting you in danger. Okay, if you say so, Josh, with a little worry in his voice. We then went our separate ways. To be honest, it was a pretty stupid idea to not have Josh as an escort. But I knew what I was doing. Somewhere near a distance. So why exactly were we following these noobs again, Nate? Asked Harold Peterson, friend and ally to Nate Watson. 'Cause, Harry, we gotta teach these little punks to never screw with me. That full-ride McCruise freak thinks he can talk to me like that? I don't think so. So what's the plan? I've got the perfect one. We gotta get Four Eyes' attention. And I know how to get his attention. Later. Nearly at my house, I started to feel really sick. My stomach was turning. I noticed a trash can. Immediately, I ran over to it and threw up. After only about 10 seconds of puking my guts out, I finally regained my senses. Ugh! Jesus Christ! I shouted. Wiping some of the mess out my mouth, I looked inside the trash can. My eyes widened in horror. The vomit I threw up was not normal. It was green. Glowing green. No! No! This can't be real! It just can't! I shouted. Then all of a sudden, I heard a voice. Oh, trust me. It definitely is real. It sounded like it was right next to me. I slowly turned my head around and screamed. There it was, towering over me. No! Not you! Get back! Get away from me! I yelled at the creature. I can't. I'm a part of you now. No, you're not! You're just a figment of my imagination! If that were true. But newsflash, it's not true, so don't try to lie to yourself. Thanks to you, I'm finally free. Wait, what are you talking about? Don't you remember? Back in that building, when I first saw you, when I was still in that jar, I knew you had to be my savior. My eyes widened as this thing was explaining the whole story. No, it can't be. Let me remind me real quick. Suddenly, the creature's eyes then started to glow. I covered my eyes. After a few seconds, I took a peek. This time, I wasn't in the park anymore. Instead, I was at Robin Corps. What the? How did I get here? How did you do this? I can do anything as long as I bond with any person. Now watch. I was then taken to the containment room. I noticed the ladder, and when I looked up, I noticed myself holding the jar which had the orb inside. That's when the security guard came in. The conversation was basically the same, me trying to explain that I wasn't trying to steal it, while the guy was shouting his lungs out, and then bang! The guy shot me. I saw myself fall to the floor. Along with that, I saw that the jar had fallen with me. When my body hit the floor, so did the jar. As a result, the jar broke into multiple pieces. So that was the crashing sound I heard. This flashback did not end, though. After I was shot, the security guard was in utter panic. He was mumbling under his breath. I couldn't hear much, but I did hear the guy say, Oh my God, I killed him. I killed this guy. What the hell am I gonna do? He then turned away from my unconscious, or kind of, dead body. I also noticed the orb next to me. Pay close attention, said the creature. Doing what it said, I kept my eyes on the orb. All of a sudden, it started glowing. With the security guard still not looking, it began floating. What the hell? And what I saw next proved my theory right. The freaking thing floated towards me and went into my body. That orb was me, the creature said. I could not believe either my eyes or ears. Just then, I saw the hand of my unconscious body start twitching. Get ready for the fun part, the creature said, giggling. I kept watching, about to prepare for the worst. And that is the end of Chapter 8. And once again, it's 9 minutes. I really gotta make long chapters. So, I messed up a few writings here and there. And I kept messing the words up a little bit. But just bear with me on this, okay? I basically rushed this because, like I said, it's October 20th, and I wanted to release it today, so I kind of rushed it a little bit. Didn't have enough time. Also, the creature's right. You are going to get ready for the fun part next chapter. So, subscribe to my channel, like, comment, share, whatever the hell. And and I just realized something. There are no unoriginal characters. I have all original characters. No cartoons, no nothing, just original characters. So I don't know what to say here. This is getting kind of awkward, so I'm just gonna get out. So, peace.